Senator Prost.
Thank you, Madam President. It is a great honor for me to stand with my colleagues who carry that long tradition of responsibility in Southwest Michigan for service to the people that matter, the voters, the citizens, the farmers, the sportsmen, our neighbors in Southwest Michigan. I'm joined by Representative Pagel, and in that long tradition of Appropriations Chairman, Representative Al Pscholka, the Chairman of the House Appropriations Committee. And of course, also on behalf of the Gast family, I'm joined by Harry's daughter, Barb Curtis, who joins me here today as we honor Harry T Gast, Senator Gast, on his passing earlier this year. There is a brief statement that I'll make on behalf of the family. Barb asked on behalf of Harry's wife, Jean, that I make a quick statement at the end, but a few comments that I think is important that you all know about Harry's legacy in this chamber and for generations to come, which is why we will all gather with Chairman Hildenbrand as members of Appropriations, and I know that on his behalf the invitation is extended to all of the Senate staff, guests, and members for that dedication in a few moments or immediately following session. Harry's 32 years in the Michigan legislature was an extraordinary record of service. His particular service was unique, if not brash. His brash nature was often found with the sense of responsibility to the people that he so loved in Southwest Michigan. That's a big task for those of us who fill these seats of these great men and women who have served before us, especially in an era of term limits. And I know that both Representative Pagel and Representative Pscholka agree that for us to be able to walk in that shadow will never, ever give us the opportunity to serve in that manner because, in fact, Harry was a unique and a once-in-a-lifetime breed of legislators. He told you what he meant by his words. And by that, I mean you often had your hair combed back. Very directly. He always kept the local focus, though. In fact, most of the time, if you wanted to meet with him, you better go meet him on his tractor, at home, after finishing work here in Lansing. That public servant, that proud farmer, is who we honor and dedicate with the special tribute that, of course, each of us has the opportunity to give to the family members. But this family is a unique family. They gave their dad up for all of us. They gave their dad up for the chance for us to have his great service in our chamber. I hope that each of us take the opportunity to remember those men and women who have given us that task of service today, and to continue to try to do so with the same honesty and integrity, hard work and dedication that Harry showed in his entire service in Southwest Michigan and here at Michigan's capital. We see signs of Harry all over the place, whether it be Grand Mere State Park or the Harry Gast Parkway in northern Berrien County, all throughout. In fact, the history of Harry goes even further. It changed districts all throughout Southwest Michigan. Because when Harry wanted to change his district, all he had to do was wait for the next census. The district got changed to Harry's liking. He was unique. He was one of a kind. He was our Southwest Michigan legislator, whom we all try to emulate, albeit perhaps not with the same salty language that Harry was so accustomed to utilizing. The tribute that we have today, Madam President, is to thank Harry Gast and his family for his years of service. I know that Harry's wife, Jean, is unable to be here today, but on behalf of the Senate, and I know that we also have to approve the resolution in a moment, but if you could please help me welcome and thank, on behalf of the entire Gast family, and in honor and memory of Senator Harry Gast, if we could please thank Barb Curtis for being here today on behalf of the Gast family.
Senator Prose asks that his remarks be printed in the journal. All those in favor of Senate Concurrent Resolution 16 will signify their adoption by rising and standing, please. Resolution is adopted.